What's going on, everyone? Today we are continuing adding a player from one of the eliminated teams onto the team that beat them. So we have the Bucks and the Suns making it past the conference finals. They are now going to play in the finals, and we got the Bucks being the Hawks. Now the Hawks, obviously Trae Young would have been the best player to get, but also factoring in that they did have Julius Randle and that they did have Joel Embiid from being the 76ers, we had to go with Joel Embiid. So the Bucks now, Jimmy Butler from the Heat, Kevin Durant from the Nets, and Joel Embiid from the 76ers is an absolute ridiculous starting lineup. Kevin Durant, Giannis, Joel Embiid is just unbelievable. That is just an unbelievable starting lineup. Bench, you still have, Jeff Teague and DiVincenzo. Not bad. It's definitely not bad. A little more weak at the guard position, but I did put Chris Middleton's secondary position as a shooting guard so he can get shooting guard minutes, because he's just not going to get that many minutes behind Kevin Durant, Giannis, so he'll get more minutes as shooting guard. Then we got the Suns, who got LeBron from the 76ers, from the Lakers. They got Jokic from the Nuggets, and so then they just beat the Clippers, so obviously it's a decision between Kawhi, obviously, or Luka, because the Clippers did get Luka after beating the Mavericks. I decided to still go with Kawhi, and the way that we're running the lineup is going to be LeBron at the 1, Devin Booker at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, Jokic at the 4, and DeAndre Ayton at the 5. And then off the bench we have Chris Paul, Mikal Bridges, Dario Saric, Cameron Payne, and then Torrey Craig. Honestly, I'd probably take Torrey Craig's minutes away because Mikal Bridges. I need backup center minutes though. Yeah, Sarge plays center. And nobody's exactly gonna get a lot of minutes. We'll give Frank Kaminsky some minutes. Just because DeAndre Ayton's not getting that many minutes. We'll actually take some minutes away from these guys and give them to DeAndre Ayton so he gets 32 minutes. And yeah, those are the two lineups. Obviously the other teams still have the players that they got. So yeah, the Hawks still have Julius Randle. The Clippers, who the fuck do they have? They have Donovan Mitchell or Rudy Gobert. I don't remember. I think I added Rudy Gobert. But yeah, so hopefully we do get a Bucks Suns finals and we get to see which one of these. All right, so we have the Jokic for the Suns winning MVP, which is lit. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Mike Budenholzer goes as Coach of the Year. They win 77-5. That's expected. Giannis and Jokic both make the All-NBA first team. Joel Embiid makes the second team. No one on the third team, I don't think. I may have missed it, but they are both the first seed, which is awesome. I don't know what the Suns' record is yet. Point differential of 24. That is absolutely ridiculous. Offense. Honestly, the Nets were pretty good offensively, but just the combination of defense. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. And then in the West, we got the Suns at 71-11. So the Bucks significantly better. Offensively, though, the Suns were the best. Defensively, the Bucks were significantly better, but the Suns were the second best team overall on defense. Season stats. We got Giannis at 22.5, Joel Embiid at 20.5, and then KD at 20. Jimmy Butler also putting up 18. Rebounds, assists. Then the Suns, we got Kawhi Leonard at nearly 23, LeBron at 22, Jokic at 20, Devin Booker at 17.5, DeAndre Ayton at 14, and then Chris Paul, of course, coming off the bench, only got 13, but he was pretty efficient with it. Rebounds, Jokic, DeAndre Ayton, LeBron all did their thing, and then assists, LeBron with 10, Jokic with 9, Devin Booker with 5.5, Chris Paul with 5 off the bench. Absolutely fantastic. So hopefully they do both make the finals here. Hopefully 2K doesn't fucking cap here. They both sweep the first round, which is awesome. Ooh, Milwaukee! Woo! Go 6 games to Toronto, bro. Phoenix sweeps LA, though. So we're chilling. And then they both win 6 games, but they do both make the finals. Let's look at the matchup. Obviously, Suns absolutely dominated point guard. Shooting guard, in my opinion, at this point, I'm giving the edge to Devin Booker as far as this current playoff series. Obviously, the defense of Jimmy Butler might give him an edge, so it's really close, but the offense of Devin Booker is just way better than Jimmy Butler. Small forward, I'm giving the edge to the Bucks, even though Kawhi, Kevin Durant are very close overall. I'm giving the edge to Kevin Durant. Then we got Jokic versus Giannis. That's a hard one. They're both fantastic players. I mean, that is as close as it can get. And then center, the Bucks dominate, so it's really going to be the matchup of LeBron versus Drew and DeAndre versus Joel Embiid, I think. So we'll see what happens. Probably the Bucks, given that they did have a significantly better record. And they do. I think they won in 6, Joel Embiid. Again, that matchup of Joel versus DeAndre Ayton. 23, nearly 9-4, 58%, 40 from 3. Closeout game went to overtime. This would be an absolute banger of a game. High scoring game. Going to OT, possibly double overtime, given that they scored 15 and the Bucks scored 20. That's possibly double overtime, which is just ridiculous. That would be an amazing game 6. If we can get that, in the actual finals, that would be absolutely fucking amazing. But Jokic in the closeout dropped 28, 20, and 9. Holy shit. Devin Booker 23 and 10, DeAndre Ayton 23 and 7, LeBron James 20, Kawhi 16, Chris Paul 15, bro. And then the Bucks had Giannis at 31, 14 and 7, KD at 30, 11 and 7, bro. Jimmy Butler 22, 11 and 5. Joel Embiid only dropped 14, 5 and 7, so he had to have some pretty big games earlier in the series. Yeah, he dropped 31, then 28, and then 21, and then 22, and then 23. Okay, so I mean, yeah, when you have that many superstars on the same team, they're gonna like kind of rotate who's dropping, a 30. So, but yeah, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is the last one, which is sad, bro. I'm getting really sad. There's like no basketball on. It's gonna be like every other day for the Bucks Suns series to every other day. It's gonna be like every 2 to 3 days, which fucking sucks, but it is what it is. I'm hoping the off season is exciting and then goes fast so we can get back to basketball. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.